Good afternoon, ma'am. This is teammate. My name is Jashwant, roll number 23058. So, we are going to show the implementation of our project, Food Rescue Platform. So, the current video you can see it is a login of donor. So, you can log in as donor or NGO. So, once you fill in the data in the given input details, you can sign in into the donor account. So you can sign in using email and password. So once you sign in, you can see the quick stats, how many donations, a rating, and you can update the current address also, and you can see the steps how to donate. So once you give the location, and you can create a new donation. So uh, you can enter how much quantity you want, and then you can describe what type of food it is and whether it requires cooling or not, and that food type, and you can set the expiry time also. So once the donation has been created, the user will get notified the donation is created, and you can see the number of donations has been made by the user. And coming to the NGO part, NGO will also have the same input details: organization name, email address, phone number, address, password, confirm password. So once the NGO has filled out the given input details, they can sign up to the platform and sign in back using their given email ID and password. And they have to follow a license verification first. They have to fill out their license number, registration type, and the updated GPS data. So once the license has been approved by the admin, they can sign in into the platform and can accept the donations nearby them. uh, Based on the food type, they can filter them also. And then coming to the web version, so the web version has a few novel features, everything related to artificial intelligence. So the key features are multimodal food safety scanner. We are using Vision LLM for this. It tells us the freshness window, spoilage risk, food type, and the portions count estimate, safe to redistribute or not, and what type of food it is. And then we have conversational natural language donation intake, where the user can just type in what they want, and it will give you in a structured format as a donation, filling in the given input forms. And then the third thing is predictive analytics suite with Indian cultural intelligence. So instead of just showing a number of rescues dashboard, it runs 7 ML models continuously on the live platform data to give you the demand forecasting, surplus prediction, donor clustering, route efficiency, spoilage risk, fraud detection, and beneficiary sentiment. So the algorithms used in this are whole Winters exponential smoothing for demand forecasting, linear regression per donor is for surplus prediction, and then we are using 4 archetypes in the k-means for donor clustering. It segments the donors into idle, high volume, last minute, and inconsistent donors. And then we are using ridge regression for route efficiency, and for spoilage risk we are using statistical plus ML hybrid. For fraud detection, we are using anomaly scoring, and for beneficiary sentiment, we are using VADAR plus domain lexicon. It analyzes the feedback from the beneficiaries and give us in a rating format out of 5. And then we'll be injecting a cultural intelligence layer also. So based on the festivals, the search multiplier will increase the prediction of the demand. And coming to the fourth feature, we implemented a meal planner from the incoming donations, which are confirmed. So based on the incoming ingredients and the quantity, the user can give the input, and once they generate it, they will get a meal plan based for the 3 days based on the ingredients they have. The feature 5 is post rescue impact story generator, where once a rescue has been performed, you can see the real data of how many cages has been rescued, the NGO name, donor attire, and meal served. So these are the inputs we've given to the LLM, and we'll get a good emotionally and shareable narrative card, which will be a great beneficiary for any type of NGO as the donor also. And then the sixth feature is NGO grant writing assistant. So every NGO needs a funder to run the NGO. So this feature helps them to write auto generate a impactful grant based on the real information that the NGO has been doing for the past few months. So these input will be gone into the LLM, and then it will give you a structured grant application draft, which the NGO can edit and they can send it to the appropriate investors for the upcoming trust amount. So this is a novel features that have been implemented in the web version, and you can see the mobile version of the donor, NGO, and the volunteer. Thank you, ma'am.